Across the Church of Ireland, something new and exciting is emerging from the richness
of our history and tradition of faithfulness to God's calling. Since its formal launch in 2023,
Pioneer Ministry has moved from being vision to reality.
helping us to reach people with little to no connection to church at all. A changing world requires a variety of ways of doing and being church if we are going to connect with people where they are.
From pilgrimage to church plants and from parish renewal to new forms of faith communities.
Church of Ireland pioneers are developing local diocesan ministries that are responsive to the needs of the people they are serving.
And draw in those whom God has called them to connect with.
Pioneering for me is about being willing to step into situations that others may have overlooked and valuing families that feel isolated, disconnected, or uninterested in church. Beginning conversations about Jesus and following his example in how we relate to others makes them feel valued, seen, and heard. We are called to be lights for God, to reflect and represent Jesus, and it's exciting to encourage our parish to live this out in practice. A big part of my role is being a forerunner in relationship building and bridging the gap between community and church. It's inspiring to see new families connect with church and to see church and God in a different light.
At the Grove, we're not just planting a church, we're reimagining what church can be in Newry. By choosing to do church differently, we create space for authenticity and vulnerability and deep spiritual growth. It's not just about programs and performance, it's about presence. When people encounter a community marked by discipleship, by deep relational connection, and by spirit-led transformation, lives change, hope rises, and faith becomes real.
Over the past few months, we've launched our new pioneer project called Ignite Crinkin, and it's really starting to take off. With the help of some new team members, we've started new initiatives like Acoustic Cafe and Student Campus Outreach, as well as Alpha and Young Adults Fellowship. Our prayer is that those we meet will encounter Jesus in a new and transformative way.
Pilgrimage opens faith conversations with people who might never cross an existing church threshold. Instead of trying to import something from somewhere else in the world, what we're passionate about doing here is helping people to connect with the rich history and tradition of faith which has formed so many people's lives who've gone before us. Celtic spirituality, the story of St. Bridget, the story of Clonmacnoise, are powerful stories that people are still resonating with. And we want to help use these stories to connect with people today.
Reaching those with little or no church connection is at the heart of Gathered. We're using new outreach methods to engage with young people and young families who are so often missing from our churches. This is giving us the opportunity to invite them on a journey of discovery and conversation, as well as to encounter God in new worship spaces in fresh and ancient ways.
Pioneer Ministry has opened new opportunities to engage with local young people in new ways. It's been both challenging and encouraging to explore creative ways of helping people who have little or no connection to church to find a place of belonging and welcome, and also to discover who Jesus is for themselves. And it's very much a team effort where everyone is using their gifts and skills to serve God and to serve others. And we're really excited to see all that is growing.
While these projects are exciting, the heart of Pioneer Ministry is not just about funded projects or paid pioneers.
It's about equipping parishes in every context and people in every stage of life to live out God's mission in the place where He has put them. To help that happen, we've launched 14 Pioneer Ministry hubs across the island, supported by a trained diocesan advocate to help provide information, training, prayer and discernment for those who would like to explore creative and innovative ministries in their local parish.
For those pursuing pioneer ministry as a vocation, Pioneer Ministry now offers training through the Church of Ireland Theological Institute and Church Army, and 14 pioneers have commenced their studies on this course.
For those exploring, Pioneer Ministry runs an all-island conference every year with brilliant teaching and powerful stories of what God is doing across different dioceses. At a local level, diocesan advocates are gathering those who want to know more so that they can pray, learn, and discern together about what next steps might be in their area.
Pioneer Ministry is funded through the representative church body, and with the blessing of the House of Bishops,
This work is already bearing fruit, building bridges to those previously beyond the church's reach, while renewing confidence and inspiring creativity within existing structures. It's still in its early stages, but it is growing and full of promise. We'd love for you to be involved. Will you pray for Pioneer Ministry? Please pray for the pioneers and their ministries and for all those exploring how to pioneer in their context. Pray too for the Pioneer Ministry Council and the Pioneer Ministry Leadership Team as they discern the next steps
in this new and vital facet
of the Church of Ireland.